What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, the franchise. I am joined by the mixologist himself. Welcome to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast Monday Night Raw recap, the go home show. And yes, I am wearing an AEW t-shirt. Who cares?
And I am coming to you live from the home of the never NBA champions, the Utah Jazz, Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, Utah, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
all the
joined by Karl Malone Ford,
Hmm.
Southern Delta Center on Karl Malone Drive.
No John Stockton Boulevard.
Nah, I didn't see Karl Malone fighting the worm out on the streets.
Oh man, this ain't no fucking WCW. Oh man. But before we get into it, man, a lot of stuff happened today. In case you guys living under a rock, former WWE World Champion, former WCW World Champion, all around pretty fucking cool dude. I knew him for a little bit of time before he passed away. The one and the only Sid Vicious. That's right, Psycho Sid passed away today, 63 years old. Died of cancer. Sucks. You know, cancer has taken away a lot of people in the last couple months, and cancer needs to fucking stop. Okay? Like, it needs to fucking stop. So, go hug your family, man. Go hug your family. Go hug your friends. Let people know you love them. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow is not promised, and you need to make sure that the people in your life that you love know that you love them. It is very important that you, go hug somebody. Go tell somebody you love them. Shit. You know, life is too short to be not.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Life is too short. Thank you very much, Annie King, for subscribing for the 23rd month in a row. Yeah. I had to jump on here real quick because, Julian was going to be doing it all by himself because those other clowns decided that they were doing other things. Fortunately, my daughter is playing video games right now and, chilling with her Oreo ice cream cake.
Happy birthday to Baby Blood.
Yeah, man. 16 years old. Goddamn. I'll tell you, I feel older and older every fucking time I think about it.
For sure.
But it is what it is, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and knock this out real quick because I got shits to do.
So first of all, like we said, today is the go home show for Bash in Berlin. We know at Bash in Berlin we're going to have Gunther defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton. We are going to have Cody Rhodes defending his undisputed Universal Championship against Kevin Owens. I guess tonight we're trying to find out who's going to wrestle for the Intercontinental Championship against Braun Breaker. What else we got happening at Bash in Berlin?
We got the strap match with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. We have the Women's Tag Team Championship match, the Cocoa Butter Combat Club. We have Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill challenging Isla Dawn and Alba Fire for the Women's Tag Team titles. Okay. We have the WWE Championship match, Cody Rhodes versus his good friend Kevin Owens. Rumor has it Kevin Owens is leaving WWE pretty soon, so we gotta see what that's all about.
What's happening here?
And now, and we have a mixed tag team match. Dominic Mysterio and the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan of the New Judgment Day taking on the Terror Twins.
Shut up.
Yeah, the Terror Twins. AEW said, I see the WWE is going to do that at their pay-per-view. We doing it first. But they're going to have their mixed tag team match. It's going to be Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio versus the Terror Twins.
Stop calling that.
Of Rhea Ripley and one Damian Priest. So let's jump into this Monday Night Raw recap because honestly, this go home show really just need to go home because we had an in-ring segment with the world champion Liv Morgan coming out and she's talking shit. You know, she's getting the crowd to all rise for the Judgment Day. Balor throws a video package highlight. Him and talking about the damage that Rhea and Damian Priest did to Carlito and all that shit like that. So Carlito adds that the beatdown was cool. JD McDonough adds that what happened last week was a long time coming. Balor said that they didn't betray Rhea, Ripley, and Priest. Priest and Ripley betrayed them. So we now have the people who turned on them claiming to be the victim, of course.
They had it coming.
So Rhea says after Daddy Dom and Morgan beat Ripley and Priest at Bash in Berlin, Rhea will know that Morgan and Dominic are always on top. Of course, Dom tried to speak. Crowd would like boo, boo, boo. F you, Dom. F you, Dom. You know how the crowd gets, man. The crowd hates Dom. That's the way it is. But yeah. So moral of the story is we had a 8-man tag team match that really was stupid. The Judgment Day, Balor, JD McDonough, the Raw World Tag Team Champions, or the
versus LWO
WWE Tag Team Champions, with Dominic Mysterio and Carlito taking on the LWO, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Joaquin Wilde, and Cruz del Toro. And as usual, why do we have this type of matches? Dominic Mysterio gets the My Straw Cradle.
Mysterio.
Yeah, Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom, gets the My Straw Cradle roll up 1, 2, 3. Dom wins the match for his team. Winners the Judgment Day.
Dom rolled up his dad.
Look, Dom has been beating his dad. Dom has been beating his dad ever since him and Liv got together. So I'm just saying, man.
So what does that tell you?
That Liv is doing the most. But we have the Terror Twins versus the Judgment Day this Saturday, Bash in Berlin. Look, man, you're just gonna have to accept it. The Terror Twins. Okay, that's what they're calling themselves.
That's as bad as a 2-man power trip.
Don't you dare disparage the name of the 2-man power trip. Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin, the best tag team in history. You know why? Because they coexisted. They had that dirty C word. So then we have The Miz backstage, interrupted by Bronson Reed. Reed tells The Miz that Braun Strowman being in Reed's business was The Miz's fault. And once he destroys Braun Strowman, he's coming back for The Miz. So
Miz got squashed on 2 consecutive Raws by Bronson Reed.
Yeah, literally.
Well,
literally.
So Bronson Reed, he beat The Miz, and then he squashed the hell out of R-Truth.
He sure the fuck did.
So tonight we're going to have a big meaty man match with Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman.
Oh, boy. It's ridiculous. But, life, it is what it is. Pure Fusion Collective, the team of Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler, along with Sonya Deville, took on Io Sky and Kairi Sane tonight in a women's tag team match. And surprisingly, it was not that bad. Kairi Sane pins Zoe Stark. Damage Control wins the match. It was all right.
Which ones are the tag team champions?
Alba Fire, and Isla Dawn. They're trying to see who's going to face the tag team champions.
They're the champions over on.
No. There's only one. There's only one set of champions.
Oh, that's right. The curse titles.
Yeah, that's right. So we had an in-ring segment with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre came out, mocked CM Punk, said CM Punk is scared of him. The crowd booed the shit out of him, of course. CM Punk, he said, CM Punk, you are scared of me. You are more scared than Hogan not saying the N-word. He said he's more scared than Hogan at Juneteenth.
I'm sure he didn't say
that. So CM Punk's music hits, and the crowd goes crazy, right? So while Drew McIntyre was looking for CM Punk slides in from the rear with the belt and
That's what
whoops
she did.
that ass.
So CM Punk slid in from the rear with the belt.
Mm-hmm. But Drew McIntyre escaped through the crowd. So what did CM Punk do? Beat the piss out of security with the belt. Yes, he
Good
did.
job.
You know, maybe he was mad because, you know, he saw that yesterday over in Jolly-O, England, your boy the scapegoat was over there fucking using broken glass, you know, and had Cry Me a River on his jacket. So maybe CM Punk had a little bit of a frustration and was like, yeah, I'm gonna whoop that ass with somebody.
Okay,
But-
I have one request of WWE. If anybody from WWE is watching, can we end this angle? Just end this feud. It just put an end to it.
Are you tired of it already?
It's not doing either of them any favor. And here's the thing: it's not like it's really bringing either of them down because they both have their fan bases and they both have main event status and strength and whatnot. But it's not doing the fans any favor. Like it's just not. It's almost like filler, but it's not like with two jobbers. But it's just okay. Two main event guys in a feud, and they're taking up time. I don't think anybody was like, oh man, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre are going to get into it tonight. I got to watch. I mean, it's there when they came out. You're like, oh okay, but you know, if you had a shirt that says "Strap Match 2024," I mean, I don't think they'd exactly be flying off the shelves.
So for some reason, StreamYard didn't pick this comment up, but your boy Taekwon is back in the chat. Taekwini. He's at the Terror Twins in a few weeks from 9/11 is crazy. Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
He said more scared than Missy Hyatt getting a pap smear. Wow.
Ooh.
So this is last until bad blood. Yeah, it is. That's right. Until the Hell in a Cell. So the main event for Hell in a Cell is going to be Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk in a Hell in a Cell match. I already told y'all that last week. I called it. It's going to happen. Taekwon,
Yes.
in case you didn't know, this show is brought to you by who? It is brought to you by
Gorilla Press Apparel.
I was waiting for you to go. This show is brought to you by Gorilla Press Apparel. Ladies and gentlemen, Gorilla Press Apparel is doing a giveaway. And ladies and gentlemen, it is giveaway time.
Oh,
Make sure you tune in. Make sure you tune in. And look, here's the thing. We have put together a cool little giveaway mystery bag. It's got several T-shirts in it. Some other things in it, too. Okay, the contest has been going on. It is going to end. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to end Saturday. I'm talking about Saturday at the WWE's what show?
Bash in Berlin.
Bash in Berlin. If you're not watching Bash in Berlin, if you're not already entered into the contest, look at it simple, man. All you gotta do is comment in the chats, man. It is simple. It's so easy a caveman can do it. Comment in the chats, okay? You comment in the chats like Taekwon did, right? When you comment in those chats, every time you do, you get an entry. If you subscribe, you get an entry. You get that. Actually, no, I'm gonna up the ante. I'm gonna up the ante. If you follow us, if you're one of the 700 people that follow us, and you watch the stream live this Saturday on twitch.tv/Roundtable Pro Wrestling POD, if you watch the stream, I'm gonna promise you two things. One, it's gonna be fun as hell because we threw a party like ain't nobody else's business. Ultimate Hater, no comment on the commenting in the live chat. Shut your mouth, Ultimate Hater. I'm about to get you. Okay? Ultimate Hater comments. I love Ultimate Hater. That's my dude. He don't play Kyle with me no more, but whatevs. But Ultimate Hater just commented. Now, Ultimate Hater was to like subscribe. He would get three. He would get 3 entries. But if he subscribed and he gave away 2 other subscriptions, like if he was to give away some subs, I'm gonna up the ante for every subscription you give. So if you subscribe right now, you get 3. If you subscribe and you give away 1, then that 1 you give away, you're gonna get 5 entries. So that's 8 entries. Now, if you give away 2 gifted subs, you're going to be at 10 entries. 3 gifted subs, I'll give you 20 entries. So how's that? 3 gifted subs plus Bad Blood giving it. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm glad I have 2 D's in my Bad Blood, so that ain't me he talking about. But we're talking about it, right? Look, 3 subs right now plus your sub. That's 4 subs. That's 20 entrances into this contest. 20, okay? Plus your comment equals
subs, and you get your subs, then we could be subs, and we could sub all day.
Sub all day. I mean, Dirty Dom is the Dom, so I guess y'all giving out the subs.
All the subs.
Yeah, that was dirty. Speaking of that, so we go to a backstage intro from the Yeet Man himself, who says, "What? It is Yeet o'clock." Your boy Jey Uso versus Karrion Kross versus Kofi Kingston in a triple threat match.
Okay, nothing about this sounds exciting to me. Except Kofi, because I'm voting for everybody black.
Taekwon, why you hate Jey Uso so bad, dog? Taekwon already got 3 entries right now. See how easy that was? 3 entries. Versus Karrion Kross with Scarlett in an Intercontinental Championship tournament 3-way. The match wasn't really all that great. Jey Uso wins the match, thank God. Jey Uso pinned Karrion Kross with the Uso splash. 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso goes to the next round. So my question is this: do we want to see?
We got Jey Uso and Braun Breaker, and then we're going to get our third man.
So, yeah, I don't know. This go home show has not been really great. Like, it was a time, honestly. Like my opinion.
Maybe they sold all the tickets. They're like, yeah, we'll save it for afterwards.
I mean, yeah. So the in-ring segment, we had Orton come out, and Orton, like, okay, I've been saying this for a long time. Okay. And when Gunther did it, I was upset. Shane threw a fit because Shane was like, you guys are just hating on Gunther. You guys are just hating on Gunther. No, I was being a professional wrestler. I was being someone that knows his business and how it should work. Mm-hmm. So Randy Orton comes out, a legend in his Randy Orton's a fucking legend. Randy Orton comes out and puts Gunther over. He says Gunther is a legend, and he knows he's going in enemy territory at Bash in Berlin. The difference between Orton and Gunther is that Orton has been humbled. The WWE Universe watched Orton grow and evolve into a man. So this match didn't have to be personal, but Gunther wants to bring up my demons. Well, demons that Orton has faced and made him stronger and tougher than Gunther will ever be. Orton says he's going to humble Gunther. So what Orton did was he built Gunther up as being this fucking badass, like, world champion, a man that's a legend. And then Randy Orton basically said, this man's a legend. He's beaten everyone. He's destroyed everybody. He's so great. But I'm going to humble his ass and take his title. Simple. So when Orton beats him for the championship, what did he do? He actually beat somebody. Not like Gunther did Damian Priest and just call him a piece of shit. And nobody. So
buried him and took his title.
I'm gonna put it out there right now. And for everybody watching, if you think what I'm saying is wrong, put it in the chat. Put a W in the chat if I'm wrong, or R in the chat if I'm right. But what the fuck has Gunther done with the world championship that made it prestigious? What has he done? Not a goddamn thing.
With the world championship, nothing. His Intercontinental run was legendary, and he deserves all the accolades for that.
Oh, for sure.
Him again. I thought Damian Priest's run got cut a little bit short, but whatever. He has a chance to come back. But yeah, Randy has been putting him over. In fact, Gunther put Randy over the first time he came out when he talked about the challenge. So
exactly.
You know, they corrected course. I don't know. Maybe someone talked to Gunther backstage, was like, hey, you can't be burying folks. Or better yet, Randy was like, you ain't burying me.
Pretty much. He's like, yeah, you ain't doing that shit to me, dog. But that's basically what happened. It was pretty fucking cut and dry. It was kind of a sad situation the way he made him look like that. But that segment, Randy Orton put Gunther over and then put himself over without burying Gunther. That's the way it's supposed to be done. So then we had what most people will call a big meaty man slapping meat match. Me personally, I called it boring. You had Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman going head to head, two titans, two kaijus, just going crazy, just beating the shit out of each other. And it was slow. So slow.
So, okay. I understand in the WWE style, there's the big man style. And Bronson Reed has been doing different than the big man style recently when he's been fighting The Miz and when he had some other matches. Because most big men don't come off the top rope. They don't do the tsunami. I mean, you had the Vader bomb, but, Bronson Reed did a little bit more aerial than a big man technically in WWE should. Then you have Braun Strowman. He's not your best worker. Dude is a little bit on the slower side. They could have brought down the pace of this match to accommodate Braun Strowman. His monster among men gimmick, if you will, I really feel Brock Lesnar killed it. Ever since Brock gave him those 2 shots to the head and told him to slow down, he's not been the same since. So, and he's been out and whatever, but he's back and he just has not been built up to be this monster among men again, the way that he was.